Food dehydrating versus freeze drying. Pros and cons. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of food preservation with a fun and informative comparison between food dehydrating and freeze drying. These awesome techniques let us keep our favorite foods around for longer, which is super handy for camping trips, snacks on the go, or just making your groceries last longer. Let's get started. So, let's talk about dehydrating. This method is a fantastic way to preserve your food without spending a fortune. It's simple, effective, and can be done right in your own kitchen. This method's all about using heat to remove moisture from food, which prevents bacteria and mold from growing. By eliminating the water content, you're essentially stopping the clock on spoilage. Think of it like giving your fruits, veggies, or even meats a warm hug that makes them last way longer. Dehydrated foods can be stored for months, sometimes even years, without losing their nutritional value. The best part? It's super budget-friendly. You don't need to invest in expensive equipment to get started. There are plenty of affordable dehydrators on the market that do an excellent job. You can grab a dehydrator without breaking the bank, and some are even as affordable as a fancy coffee maker. You can even use your own oven or air fryer. Imagine the savings when you can buy fruits and vegetables in bulk and preserve them yourself. Dehydrators are designed to be energy efficient, so you won't see a huge spike in your electricity bill. It's like saving money while becoming a food-preserving superhero. Imagine having a pantry full of delicious, nutritious snacks that you made yourself. It's not just about saving money, it's also about having control over what you and your family eat. You can choose the freshest produce, often from local farmers markets, and preserve it at its peak ripeness. This means better flavor and more nutrients compared to store-bought dried foods. Plus, you can get creative with your seasonings and flavors. Add your favorite herbs and spices to create unique, tasty snacks that are far superior to anything you'd find in a store. Dehydrated foods are also incredibly convenient. They're lightweight and easy to pack, making them perfect for hiking trips, picnics, or just as a quick snack on the go. And when you're ready to eat, rehydrating is a breeze. Just add water, and you've got a meal that's almost as good as fresh. It's a great way to enjoy the taste of summer fruits in the middle of winter. So, why not give dehydrating a try? It's a fun, rewarding way to preserve food, save money, and ensure you always have healthy options on hand. Your pantry will thank you. Dehydrating, watch out for texture changes. Now, dehydrating does come with a tiny little caveat. It's a fantastic method for preserving a wide variety of foods, from fruits and vegetables to herbs and even meats. However, there's a small but important detail to keep in mind. While it's amazing for preserving a ton of foods, it can sometimes change their texture a bit. This is something you might notice especially with fruits and vegetables. The dehydration process removes the water content, which can lead to a significant change in texture. Imagine your favorite juicy strawberries turning into chewy, concentrated bites. They go from being plump and juicy to being more like a chewy snack. This can be a delightful change for some, but it might take a bit of getting used to for others. Still delicious, but definitely different. The same goes for other fruits like apples, bananas, and mangoes. They all take on a new, unique texture that can be quite enjoyable once you get accustomed to it. And sometimes, the flavor might become a tad bit more intense, like your herbs turning into flavor bombs. When you dehydrate herbs, the removal of water concentrates their flavors, making them more potent. This can be a great advantage in cooking, as a little bit can go a long way. But hey, that's not always a bad thing, right? In fact, many people find that the intensified flavors and new textures add a whole new dimension to their culinary creations. Just something to keep in mind when you're choosing your dehydrating adventures. Embrace the changes and experiment with different foods to discover new favorites. Happy dehydrating. Now let's talk about freeze drying, the astronaut of food preservation. This method's like sending your food on a mini space adventure. It involves freezing the food and then using a special machine to remove the ice crystals through a process called sublimation. The result? Food that's incredibly lightweight, retains its original shape, and most importantly, keeps almost all of its nutritional value and flavor. It's like hitting the pause button on freshness. But here's the thing. Freeze drying is like the superhero suit of food preservation. It comes with a bit of a price tag. Freeze drying technology is advanced and sophisticated, designed to remove moisture from food while preserving its structure, flavor, and nutritional content. This process involves freezing the food, then reducing the surrounding pressure and adding heat to allow the frozen water in the food to sublimate directly from the solid phase to the gas phase. Freeze dryers are quite the investment, and they use a bit more energy than dehydrators. While dehydrators simply remove moisture through heat and air circulation, freeze dryers require a vacuum pump and a refrigeration unit, making them more complex and energy intensive. This means higher electricity bills and a larger initial purchase cost. So, while you're getting top-notch preservation, it's not the most budget-friendly option. The quality of freeze-dried food is unparalleled, retaining up to 97% of its nutritional value and maintaining its original texture and flavor. This makes it ideal for long-term storage, emergency preparedness, and even gourmet cooking. However, the high cost of the equipment and the energy consumption can be a deterrent for some. However, if you're serious about maintaining the absolute best quality and taste of your food, freeze drying might just be your new culinary best friend. Imagine having the ability to preserve seasonal fruits, vegetables, and even full meals at their peak freshness, ready to be rehydrated and enjoyed at any time. For chefs, food enthusiasts, and those who prioritize food quality, the investment in a freeze dryer can be well worth it. The convenience and superior preservation quality make it a valuable addition to any kitchen. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more fun and informative content. Also, what would you pick? A freeze dryer or a dehydrator? Let me know in the comments. See you next time.